Aloha Pisces, and welcome to your tarot reading for the week of April 6th through the 12th. We're going to dive right in. If you're looking for a personal reading or if you want to join our Patreon, all that information is down below. But we're going to jump into your tarot reading for this week. We're going to start out with the overall vibe. We'll move into any potential obstacles or challenges. Then we'll go and see how to overcome those challenges or obstacles. And then we'll see any extra messages that universe and spirit might have for you. We're going to start with the vibes, the love oracle, and then the general oracle. So let's go ahead and see what we have in terms of love this week. This came out immediately. This could be the one you've already met the romantic partner that you seek. So for those of you that are looking for love, trying to call in love, or already in a relationship, just know the person that you are meant to be with, maybe at this time you've already met them, you've already connected with them, and maybe you're already in a relationship with them. If you're single and you're trying to call in love, this might be somebody that maybe you interacted with in a previous situation. Maybe this is somebody that you've already been dating. If you're in a relationship and you've maybe been second guessing if this is the right relationship for you or not, maybe this is that confirmation that this is the right relationship for you right now. Outside of matters of love, let's go ahead and get an overall vibe with our general oracles. We have leadership. Take control of the situation. This is becoming the leader of your life, taking charge of your life, making decisions based on how you feel about it and not worrying what anybody else has to say. This is you stepping into that leadership and authority role within your life. So overall this week, Pisces, you are being asked to be the leader, take control, and make some decisions based on what your gut and your instinct is telling you. Now let's go ahead and move into some tarot cards. I want to go ahead and see the overall vibe that tarot has for you this week. So what do we have for the overall vibe for Pisces? You had one card fly off the table. The rest of these I just dropped. Let's go ahead and see what we have. We have the Four of Pentacles. This is that energy of protecting what we've worked for, really holding on tightly to all the things that we have in our life. Sometimes the Four of Pentacles can be, we are holding on to things a little bit too tightly. Somebody else had this week, and I can't remember who it was. I think it was a fire sign, but I could be wrong. Either way, if you have fire or earth in your chart, make sure you're watching your sun, your moon, and your rising. But we did see the Four of Pentacles somewhere else this week. The Four of Pentacles is almost kind of like this. We're holding a whole bunch of stuff in our hands. We're walking up to our door, but the door is locked. We don't have a free hand to take out the key and open up this new door. In order for you to maybe start a new chapter, there's going to be the need for us to maybe put down a couple of things, release a little bit of space, lean into the ebb and flow of life this week. Sometimes it can be difficult because there could be a fear of, well, if I put this pentacle down, I'm never going to get it again. But that's not necessarily the case. Universe wants you to know it's just like the ocean. When one wave goes out, another wave comes in, and that's that sort of ebb and flow of life. So you're kind of being asked to lean into the ebb and flow this week. Allow yourself to release things that maybe you don't need to carry or protect so strongly this week. Let's go ahead and see any potential challenges or obstacles for the week for you, Pisces. We have the Four of Swords in reversal. So you have two fours coming out here, okay? One in the upright, one in the reversal. But the number 4 in numerology represents structure and stability. So this week, I think you're really trying to build that stability for yourself and that structure. The Four of Swords in reversal is actually kind of nice because the past 2 or 3 weeks, you may have been in this energy in its upright position, which really represents taking a step back and recharging your batteries, really allowing yourself to just take a couple of breaths after really kind of being in your head, having to come up with a bunch of solutions to problems. So you were able to take that break, and now you're ready to kind of put yourself back out there, start thinking about things outside the box again, coming out with new projects, new ideas, new plans. Just make sure that you have the space to be able to do that this week, right? With that Four of Pentacles kind of starting out the reading, you might be holding on to too many ideas or protecting too many of your projects or your relationships or just the internal things that you've worked really hard for, that these new ideas and these fresh sort of opportunities that you are able to kind of step into because you took a moment of recharge, you want to make sure you're able to actually be able to do those things, that you have the space for those things. The Four of Swords in reversal also says don't be afraid to get yourself back out there again, which really goes hand in hand with that leadership card. Don't be afraid to be the leader this week. Don't be afraid to make some decisions outside the box. We're going to go ahead and see how to overcome any potential challenge. The potential challenge or obstacle this week, again, making sure that you're not afraid to put yourself out there, and that you also have the space to take on some new ideas, new opportunities, new chances. We have the Knight of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. So, the energy here when it comes to any potential obstacle or challenge this week, specifically becoming the leader and putting yourself back out into the world after a period of recharging your batteries, is going to be one, speaking up. Okay, maybe reaching out to people that you haven't talked to in a little while, starting conversations. The Knight of Swords is the Knight of fast action, fast movement, as well as fast communications. The sword suit overall represents the suit of analytics, communications, and our thoughts. So the way that we think about things and how we speak them out into the world. So having some fresh conversations, maybe with friends or family that you haven't talked to in a while, or even just going out and networking with people. You have the Three of Pentacles here. The Three of Pentacles is kind of like the card of being a student in life. It's learning what works for you and what doesn't work for you. It's also learning how to connect and work with other people. And with that Knight of Swords being here as well, maybe you are reaching out and trying to network with people. Maybe we're trying to start new opportunities or projects or businesses with other people. But this also can just represent you. Maybe there are a couple of hobbies that you would like to learn a new technique on. Maybe there's just something that has sparked your interest and you're kind of being called into diving a little bit deeper and learning more about it. So this Three of Pentacles is telling you to go out, speak. Let me get those there. Go out and have conversations, speak your truth. Don't be afraid to speak up and connect with other people. And also maybe coming together with people, coming in a teamwork situation. Or again, just deepening your knowledge and your skills on things that you enjoy in your life. Now let's move on to some extra messages that universe and spirit might have for you this week, Pisces. Let's see what we're going to ask universe and spirit. What other messages do we have for Pisces this week, April 6th through the 12th? Knight of Wands, 2 Knight cards, forward movement for sure. After that period of recharging and kind of reflecting, allowing ourselves to take a breath, take a breather, we're really being asked to start moving forward again. Both of these nights move fairly quickly. We are in fire season, so you might find yourself getting excited and passionate about something. More than likely, it has to do with your creativity or new ideas that you are gaining because we have that Knight of Swords. But 2 nights coming out, both of them fast nights, meaning there is some energy for some movement here. It's time to take charge and get yourself back out in the world. Get yourself back out there. Start pumping forward with this excitement and passion that really comes with the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is the Knight of passion, excitement, confidence, forward movement. He gets very determined to get to this next place, to get to this next step. And you having 2 nights like this, it's like, you know what? This week you might find yourself really leveling up or finding some sort of power within your own life if you allow yourself to open up and have some conversations that maybe put you outside of your comfort zone, because you might be the person that comes in very excited and passionate about that topic or that conversation, and it might just put you ahead of everybody else this week. So Pisces, you're coming into a time where there's an opportunity for you to be able to learn something about yourself, to be able to step into a place of leadership within your own life. Allow yourself to release anything that might be holding you back from opening up to new opportunities or new potentials, and you might just find yourself in the lead by the end of the week. I like this message overall. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you're still here at the end of this video and you haven't liked the video yet, consider giving it a like, consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps me out and I truly appreciate it. If you want to get a personal reading with me, you can head over to themagicsiren.com, use this month's promo code. All of that information is down in the description box below. I will let you get back to your day. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you soon. Aloha.